What's happening, guys? You guys ever gone to the shooting range, forgot your earplugs, decided, fuck it, I'm gonna shoot anyway. Start putting rounds down range. After that first magazine, you're just like, holy fuck, you can't hear shit, your ears are ringing. Maybe you run the chainsaw, forget your earplugs. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up, buck this up. You get done, you're just, and it costs like 150 bucks to go have custom earplugs made. But today, I'm going to show you this really neat little trick. We're going to make some custom fitting earplugs for like $1, $2 in my shanty. Anyway, silicone. It's got to be silicone too. I can't tell you the chemical reason, but it's got to be silicone too. That's very important. And then you're going to need some food coloring. And then you're going to need some cornstarch. It's for color also, but it activates the silicone. That's what the moisture's for. So I guess if you want to, you could just spit in it. I mean, it would work just the same probably, or a drip of water or whatever. But I like to have the color. Anyway, let's get this done. So I'm just going to take a bunch of silicone here. Let me clean this nastiness off there. Here on Smart Spark, we're detail oriented. We like everything to be perfect. We don't do it unless it's perfect. And so that's way more than I need. I guess I got carried away. I was showing off for the camera. Now let's let that hang out so that way it dries. So put a couple drops of this blue in here. And now with the dropper bottle, you only need 1 or 2 drops. I'm probably overdoing it. That's probably why it takes so long. And I should make 2 different colors, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to mix them together. Blue and red's supposed to make purple. We'll find out what happens. It is kind of a purple, isn't it? Okay. Good enough. Although we don't like good enough. Good enough is the enemy of the best. Not that we're the best, but. Okay. So then we're just going to take this stuff. I know it's going to take a fair amount, so I'm just going to dump a bunch in there. I'm trying to do this quickly for our camera time. We don't want to be on here too long. This shit gets boring. Anyway, you can see as I'm mixing it in, it starts off, it's real pliable, I guess, mushy, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to keep on mashing that in there. Now eventually, as we move along, and you want to do this pretty thoroughly. Now, I wouldn't waste my time showing you some retarded stuff that didn't work. I'm not trying to explain myself, but I just want you guys to know that this actually works. I mean, it works surprisingly well. Man, we got dead time here. I feel like I should be telling a joke or something. I don't want to get banned from YouTube for telling dirty jokes, though. This priest, he goes in, he's sitting in the confessional booth, and just opens a little door and he looks out, and the only person around is the janitor. He says, hey, come here, come here. Hey, listen, I gotta go to the bathroom. He says, just sit in here. Probably nobody's gonna come in. But if they do, here's a list of sins on this chart. You just tell them what they gotta do. But probably nobody's gonna come in. Well, no sooner does he leave, this beautiful young woman comes walking in, and she sits down. She says, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. She said, I've had these adulterous relationships. She said, I've been given blowjobs and I had anal sex. And the janitor starts sweating. He's looking at this chart. There's no blowjobs on this chart. There's no anal sex on this chart. And she's going on and on. And he doesn't know what the fuck to do. So with desperation, he opens the door and he looks outside, and there's the altar boy there. He says, hey, what does the priest give for anal sex and a blowjob? Without hesitation, the altar boy says, 2 candy bars and a soda. That was horrible. I probably shouldn't have told that. Anyway, we're almost here. Hopefully you guys are still with me. Hopefully you didn't hit the dislike button or anything. Almost there. That's actually that's kind of a gray though, isn't it? I mean, it's got like a purplish hue, I suppose. But you roll it into a ball and it's like those super balls. I mean, you can throw it down and bang! It's kind of it's a neat little substance. It's a neat compound. It's not a substance. Okay. Alright. This video is going much too long. You definitely want to get this to a consistency to where it's not sticking. You want it to be just moldable. But otherwise, when you're trying to put it in there, it just keeps sticking to your finger and sliding shit everywhere. It gets really freaking annoying. Now for myself, I prefer that it gets down in there. Now as you can see, I've got it molded here. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway. And so now I'm going to let this sit and cure. And then I'll take a razor blade or scissors or whatever. Razor blade works best. And I'll just cut around. And now the key when you're putting this in, I gotta make this other one real quick before it gets too hard to use. But you gotta remember when you're putting them in, you don't just push them in like normal, because because they mold your ears. So you gotta kind of stick them in and then kind of twist them and slide them, and they'll slide right in there. But they work wonders. They're amazing, actually. And you can see that my little pouch I got here. I just took a piece of a rain jacket, the hood or something, and I'll show you real quick. I got a couple pairs in here. So these ones are these are my oldest pair. You can see that they're pretty dirty. And then so that's how I like them, as a smaller pair. And I got this pair here that I made. Got them labeled right and left. But so when you put them in, you gotta kind of stick them in, and then you gotta kind of rotate them. And now, I mean, that's a nice set of earplugs. I mean, it's custom fit. And then I just took this, took a piece of rain jacket. I cut a strip about yay long, and I took some type of super glue or tacky stuff, and I, along the sides of it there, and at the top, I just made it so it would fold over and put some Velcro on it. Simple Simon stuff. I was gonna say Simple Simon shit, but anyhow, guys, that's how you do that. I won't put you through the pains of watch me do this last one. I'll cut the video short. But anyway, guys, if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe. I got some neat shit coming. I'll stop I cuss a lot. I'm trying not to be a potty mouth on YouTube, but obviously it's not going to work. Anyway, I'm going to be making a hyperbaric chamber. I got to finish up my greenhouse. I still got to finish up the hot tub. I got to nail that copper before I can finish that coil. And I'm going to build a sauna over here. And then I'm going to build a little bird spot for these guys, because they apparently like hanging out here. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, comment. See you guys later.